Hey everybody, it's Andrew coming to you on Monday, May 12th. Happy Monday. I've got my coffee. It's like 10:15, which is unheard of for me to be still like in my pajamas and having my coffee this late in the morning. But this morning, I usually am up and out of bed by like 7 o'clock because I just love to get everything accomplished and get my day started. And I just get a really, great sense of satisfaction by having a lot of stuff done by like 10 a.m. And full disclosure, I do have a load of laundry going right now, but but I woke up this morning at like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and I was like, you know what? No. I have been working so much lately and I've been so busy lately, which I am not complaining about. Trust me, I'm very happy to be as busy as I am. But I just thought, you know what? I just want to sleep. So I rolled back over, went back to sleep, and woke up at 9 a.m. and it felt so good. So I'm sitting here at my desk. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the flowers are in bloom. I mean, it's like a freaking Walt Disney movie around here right now. But I just wanted to check in with you and to kind of update you about what's been going on. I mean, April, I know for many of us, myself included, was a crazy month. I cannot tell you, man, how happy I was to see April come to a close. I mean, it was all good, in the end, but man, there were definitely some moments in April where I was like, what the hell is going on? It was so intense energetically, and there was so much stuff coming in that just was, coming up just to be released and let go of and let go of and let go of. And that's really what April was all about. April was about challenging us from an energetic perspective to make new choices, to let go of old ideas, to let go of old stories, to let go of old beliefs. Basically, anything that did not come from the heart, anything that was not full of integrity and come from a place of love, and using our heart to really guide us and let our heart lead the way. April was really about burning that off. My granny used to say, she had this saying, and she would always tell me Droodle. That was her nickname for me, was Droodle, and she would say, Droodle, gold is refined through terrific heat, and that is really what April was all about. April was really all about just burning off anything that did not serve us anymore, anything that was a lower vibration, anything that was just an illusion, that was false, that was untrue. It was about just really challenging us, not forcing us, because free will is always ours. We can always resist if we want to. But April was all about, if we were in resistance, then man, it was painful. It was so uncomfortable, and it was so difficult to maintain any sort of ease and flow if you were in any kind of resistance. So April was just all about let go. Let go. Just throw up your hands into surrender and say, okay, fine. I trust that if something is not going my way, it's because I'm either being prepared for something greater or I'm being protected from something. And that was my mantra in April, because it seemed like at every turn there was some other stumbling block or some other hurdle. And I just had to keep reminding myself that, you know what, I'm being either prepared or protected. And that's what I just kept telling myself. And I would just keep moving forward and let my heart tell me what to do. And, here I am. It's May 12th. We're a week and a half into May. And May is fantastic so far. I am busier than I have ever been. I am, having amazing success with my clients. I'm doing some amazing work. I've gotten a whole bunch of new ways that I'm able to work with people, and the clarity of the information that's coming through is blowing my mind, and I'm so grateful for it. And so, excuse me, May is really about, in the next few months, we're going to have some ups and downs. The reality is that it's still going to be a bit of a roller coaster ride. But April really was about just us going through the fires of purification and the fires of love and just letting it burn off anything that didn't serve us anymore. And now we are able to come through and say, from a point of, in a place of our heart, to say, okay, in every moment, in every situation, no matter what it is, how can I bring more love to the situation? How can I bring more compassion? How can I bring more, understanding? How can I stay in a place of alignment and non-judgment? How can I access that unconditional stream of abundance and love and flow that is always ours and has always been available to us? It's just now we have so much more clarity because all that stuff has been cleared out and all that stuff has been burned off. So now we have the room within our lives and within our hearts and within ourselves to really expand and to settle into those energies and to allow them to anchor into our reality. And we can begin to say, okay, what is it that I really truly want? What is it that I really truly want to create? What is it that I really truly want to do from a heart place? Ask ourselves from the heart first and let the heart inform the mind. Don't overthink it. Don't go into ego. Don't go into, the thought pattern in the rational mind. Let your heart be the one that asks the questions and filters the information. And then you can make a plan, and then you can, use your inspired action from that place. Because I'm telling you, right now, manifestation is almost instant. Anytime that I'm inspired to do something, or that I have just a knowing of like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, or this is the choice I'm going to make, or I'm curious about going in this direction, the minute I go in that direction, man, it is like literally within hours, something comes up and manifests itself in my reality. And it's always exactly what I asked for. So be careful what we're be careful what we're asking for, because it's happening. It's happening really, really rapidly. And I know for myself, it's really just about staying centered, staying aligned, staying in that place of stillness and truth within myself, and knowing that if it feels right for me, then it is the right choice. And if it doesn't feel right, you know what? I'm kind of beyond the point now of the questioning of why. I just trust that if it doesn't feel right, I'm not going to do it. And you know, this whole idea, the Lighted Ones, this message that I brought through from them on Cinco de Mayo on May 5th, was really a lot about that, you know, accepting and acknowledging that whatever comes to us is just another aspect of the divine, and we can really just look at everything as another aspect and another facet of this beautiful magical mystery that we're a part of. But it doesn't necessarily mean that we have to engage with it. Sometimes the most loving thing that we can do is to remove ourselves from a situation. When we find ourselves engaging with someone who maybe is really negative, or who maybe is trying to drag our vibration down, or who we historically know that, you know what, this person and I, we just don't get along energetically, and we're just in two very different places. It's not about judging them. It's not about I'm better and they're worse, or I'm good and they're bad. It's not about that old villain and hero and victim and oppressor mentality. It's not about that at all. It's just about saying, you know what, I don't have to put up with this. I can acknowledge and you know, see the divine light within you from the other side of the room. I can acknowledge that the role that you have chosen to play is the role that you are playing right now, but I don't necessarily have to engage with it. So allowing ourselves to just trust how we feel. And if it doesn't feel right, then it's not right, and to just make the choice that feels the most free, and to just let go and go with the flow. And you know, April was all about just letting those fears go and letting that anxiety of following our heart go, because the ego wants to be in control. The rational mind needs to see, you know, A, B, C, X, Y, Z, black and white, all laid out before it can make its choice. And that really has nothing to do with the heart. The heart will never lead us astray. If we really just trust those intuitions and those knowings and those feelings that we are all blessed with in every single moment, then we can move forward with grace and ease and faith, and know that it's going to work out. And sometimes, honestly, like this morning, sometimes the heart just wants you to sleep, just wants you to rest and take care of yourself. And that is what the next few months are really all about, is understanding that we have to put ourselves first. Our self-care and our self-love and our self-acceptance and that unconditional flow of abundance and ease and joy, we have to direct that at ourselves first, and allow ourselves to get what we really need in every moment. And if that's to take a nap, take a nap. If that's to sleep in, sleep in. If that's to call out sick and take a day off from work, take a day off from work. If that's to sit on your ass and do nothing but watch TV and eat potato chips, then sit on your ass and watch TV and potato chips. If that's to go outside and walk in nature and get your feet in the grass and feel the sun on your skin, then do that. Whatever it is that you are guided to do from a heart place, you will know it. Just feel it and trust the way that you feel. That's really what these next few months are about, is about allowing us to really begin to trust our feelings and to trust our knowings, and to know that, you know, the rational mind and the ego, it's always going to be there. You know, this whole concept of like, oh, I'm going to destroy the ego and minimize the ego, and I'm going to wrestle the ego to the ground and crush the ego. To me, that's not reality, because we're human. And as a human, we're always going to have an ego. That's part of the deal. But the trick is to understand that the ego is not the CEO anymore. The ego is not in charge. The ego is an advisor. The ego we can call upon and say, okay, I need a little bit of help from a rational perspective here. Help me lay this out in black and white, or A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3. But the ego is not the one running the show. It's about asking the heart, living from the heart, choosing, creating, doing whatever ing thing you want to say. Do it from the heart first, and then let the heart inform the mind, and let the heart be the one running the show. And I promise you, things will continue to get better. So as always, I thank you for watching. I just wanted to check in and say hi and let you know that things are going to get better. I mean, things are great, and they're only getting better for me personally, and I hope the same is true for you. You can always reach out to me if there's anything I can do to help you. I'm still doing my energy work and my readings for people, and like I said, it's going amazing right now. The clarity of the information that I'm getting through is just blowing my mind. So go to my Facebook page if you want to follow me there. and just what, the inspirational messages that I like to share there. Go to my website and check me out if you want to book a session, or if you have any questions. I'm happy to help. I hope that you have a fantastic week. I hope that wherever you are, that you're happy and that you're healthy and that you're smiling. I'm going to enjoy my quiet morning. I'm going to try not to get into to-do list mode for a little bit longer here. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my coffee, and then I'm going to get started. So I love you. I thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.